September. I mean, it is quite nice now that I can just go for a brisk walk on my day off down the road just to get out of the house for a bit, just enjoy myself and just take in this nice cooler weather. I like it. August has come and gone. I won't lie when I say not much has happened that much. I mean, well, not many documenting of that. Either busy or just mentally shit. The only big thing that came from it is that I did start doing a Patreon page for the Welsh Master, just to do more on the lines of, I don't know, showing off behind the scenes footage of how I plan my videos and any bloopers and outtakes I have, and just slowly building it up. So I'm going to be giving that a try for the next month to see if it's worth doing or if it's just know is that for September it is going to be a fun month because there's going to be a couple of things just to sort out. There was a fly likes to follow me, and what happens there I have no idea, but until then, here's the small snippets that is August. Oh, I think a trip to the UK would be wonderful. I know you haven't been there, and I know for a fact there is nothing bad. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so context for this one is that, first off, it's not about the Olympics, it's not about the pole guy, in which I'm going to have to say now with everyone who's watching the Olympics, take a cold shower and maybe sort yourself out, you're thirsty, sons of bitches. But no, this was more about what was happening in England with a lot of riots and a lot of vandalism, and basically the main topic being that was happening there is racism. A lot of people going after and attacking and basically breaking into hotels where refugees are being held for security reasons, and yeah, apparently a lot of English people are thinking, you know what, no, we don't want them. Yeah, there's your context. Oh, I watch the Olympics for the sports, and I like what I see. For God's sake, just drink some water, have a cold shower, and maybe rub one out. Not everything has to be sexual. So, one of the many things that I have learned on the first few weeks working in this beautiful little cheese shop is that if you want to get a good presentation going for your cheese and display it for your customers, is to make sure that whenever you go and wrap it, you give it the glass effect. Now you may be wondering, what is the glass effect? Well, let me show you, and then I will show you how it's done. The glass effect is a special technique that we use with plastic wrap when we're presenting our cheese to the customers. It basically gives the illusion that there is no wrap on the cheese whatsoever. So the customers are basically window shopping while they're window shopping for cheese. So as you see, with a wedge like this, we want to make sure that one of the ends is face down, so at least the wrap is on one side. Then with the other side, then we just make sure that it's covered, take off any of the excess film, and then we just begin to smooth out that film. Again, we want to make sure there is less creases and no air bubbles, otherwise it's going to break the illusion. We just do one more quick look around, make sure it's all nice and sealed, and what I normally like to do is slap my cheese. Now if you're not slapping your cheese, then you're doing something completely wrong. Then the last thing I like to do is make sure it's displayed in front for our customers, so when the customers come in, they can turn around and say, wow, that looks really good, in which I say, sir, no, that's Hornbacher. Today is my day off. I am not well, maybe coming down with cold. I had to be adult and go out to get stuff, so I stopped being sick. However, with my household, there's a possibility that if I was to get sick, then people in the house would also be sick as well. I top up on medicine for them all. What I don't like is when I buy said medicines and get a little treat for myself, it costs me $65. A lot of money for me to feel better. Even with me taking medicine for the last 2 days, I still feel like shit. And I was supposed to go shopping with my family today, so a nice little get out of the house sort of day, but they turned around and said, nope, I'm staying inside so I can rest. Am I stubborn to say I just want to go out today? Yes, I am, but at the same time, I love my family. I hate having a cold. So, one of my days off. I woke up today not feeling mentally great, but thought I'd try and be productive today. So this video is somewhat of a day vlog, so you get to see where I'm going. So it's going to be a little bit longer than the rest of the videos you see on TikTok. And it sucks when my mentality takes a drop and I feel like shit, but I still want to be productive. So I thought may as well go out in the rain while I do some of my shopping and get stuff done, because I kind of want to do pasty pies this weekend. I really want to make a pasty pie or two for the house and for my workplace, so at least then it's something I can achieve and accomplish. So let's see how that goes. One thing I fucking hate about people, they like to park right on the fucking citizens pathway. In fact, when I used to work on this side of town, in one of the stores here, or one or two of the stores here, I fucking hate that intersection. I hate it with a passion, because the light could be red, you have the right of way to cross, and people will still ignore the rules of the road and think it's perfectly fine to either keep going, or when they pull out to go onto that road, they'll look at the direction of incoming cars, but they don't look at the intersection and the people who are crossing it, so they almost hit pedestrians. Honestly guys, common sense, and it doesn't take 2 seconds to actually look. I mean, I would rather be 2 to 5 minutes late to work because I was stopping for pedestrians crossing the road than be 2 hours late because I was giving a statement to the police on why I accidentally hit a person with my car. Although I don't drive yet, that's the thing. You can kind of gather as well that I decided to walk to the store today instead of taking my electric bike because of the rain. Don't like the idea of taking my electric bike out in the rain, and especially when it's supposed to be thunderstorms happening. I mean, you guys have seen Back to the Future, right? You've seen what shit happens there if that baby hits 88 miles an hour. Well, to be honest, with my electric bike, it goes around about maybe 20 miles an hour on high setting. Get hit by lightning when that happens, fucking hell. I see some serious shit. Most probably the back of an ambulance. Yes, Halloween. Pumpkin spice goodness. On this fucking intersection, yep, you go right ahead, love. Don't worry about the people in front of you who's crossing the fucking road. Fucking doesn't care if people don't know what to do. And there goes another one just right behind me going. Doing me. I hate that fucking intersection. They should get a bridge or something for that, because at least then you're not dealing with a lot of twats and such. And it's not a full moon, that's the problem. Potatoes! Mash them, fry them, stick them in a stew. Ooh, pork ribs. That's nice, but I could do better. Fucking list for all this shit. Did I lose the list? Lost the list. Shit, I think I've lost my list. Actually, take that back. Found my list. Corned beef pie crust gravy. I could do that. Definitely not what the corned beef is. Where the fuck is it? Ooh, nice stuff. Corned beef. Oh, it's gotta be one of those as well. 2 more, just in case. Oh, sweets. Shopping done. I'm feel some sort of creative energy come out of me today for this video, and just basically show that even though you may feel mentally and depressingly shit, you know, always try to push through the best you can and try and get something done to help you make you feel like you've achieved something today. Now, do I feel any better mentally? Not really, no. But at least I got what I want to do done than be stuck in the house all day going absolutely batshit crazy while my hair looks like a fucking mess. I'm sorry, but every time I walk past this church, I keep seeing this figure, and I don't think it's supposed to look that way, but hear me out. From a distance, it looks like he is holding a shotgun. I'm just saying. And he said unto his disciples, "Yea, follow me, and you will find a path of glory. Otherwise, I shall put a cap in thy ass." Better get a verification from TikTok Jesus there.
And there we are. I spent most of my day afterwards just coming home and relaxing, napping, as you see, napping. think I can adapt some more now, so lovey love.
So I wake up this morning to a tweet, a random one on my For You Twitter page from a mother explaining that she doesn't know what to do because her daughter is upset because she was off by 1 grade for her GCSEs that she got. She basically wanted advice to know what to say to her daughter. Here's my honest advice: GCSEs mean fuck all in this day and age. No, it's true, I'm being sincerely honest. Because even if you were to walk out with GCSEs that were high grades and you try to go straight away to get a job, majority of places will turn around and say no because you're overqualified. Even if it's an entry level fucking job. Even if it was like Tesco's or Asda, yeah, they would turn around and say, oh yeah, you're overqualified. I mean, I had low grades for GCSEs, and yet I still went to college to get my first and national diplomas in media studies and performing arts before I went off to university to get my bachelor's degree in performing arts. I would say a couple of months before I moved to America as well, I went to the job center to see if they can help me find a job, and they looked at my qualifications and they said, oh yeah, you need to take these off your resume because a lot of places won't hire you because you're overqualified. Yeah, I spent 7+ years in higher education to get these qualifications, and yeah, even entry-level jobs would turn around and say you're overqualified. Honest, in this day and age, fuck GCSEs. It's not worth it.
I love how I wake up this morning, my mentality looked at me, looked so demure, and then went fuck you to me. And majority of that negativity and frustration went out on one of my friends back in Wales when they replied to me after I last messaged them a couple of weeks ago to say, oh hey, it's been busy this week and only now I just saw your message. How have you been? And that kind of triggered me again because I've had this issue in the past where I feel like my friends back in Wales, whatever friends I have left, is now slowly dwindled to dust. Where I would message my friends for months, maybe years on end, to try and make a conversation with them and they don't reply. And even when they see my message and it's on red and they don't reply, that still triggers me. And I told my friend, listen, even any of my old friends would have had this bollocking that you've just received from me today. The fact that you had to take it, yeah, sorry, but I'm not sorry. This will be an interesting conversation with my therapist next week.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see
people over the age of 25, okay.
So, it's happened today. I was referred to as Daddy. I don't know what to say to that.
And I thought the man of the match was us. I won't lie to you. I thought we really put them under pressure. I think
I generally like seeing the comments and people saying, you know, that's not a British accent, that's a Liverpoolian accent, and that's Scouse. And then people are replying to say, wait, so isn't Liverpool in Britain, so that would make it a British accent? And it's like, no, because the same could be said for the British looking at the Americans, because they will hear, you know, the accent and think, oh, that is the universal American accent. And that is also false as well, because same with the UK, any part of the UK or the US you go to, you are going to hear the accent differently, and it's just amazing to see how people think of that. I mean, I'm originally from South Wales, so my accent is going to be a bit of a thicker Welsh accent, although nowadays, living in America for 10 years, it kind of has softened a bit. And living here in America, I've heard so many accents of Americans. It is very interesting to see. I mean, I've got a few friends of mine who are from Boston, I got a friend who's from Chicago, my boss is from New Jersey, and each one of them has, in one way or another, a different accent. So, and the same could be said for
the UK, where it's like I have a few friends from Wales, I have a few friends from England, I have a few friends from Ireland and Scotland. All the accents are different, so there is no definitive British accent, there is no definitive American accent. It is just yeah, travel, then you'll see. My rant for this Saturday is plain and simple. Movie studios, I know you want to build up hype for upcoming movies, but pump the brakes on showing people clips from your film before the movie has come out. I don't know how many clips from Beetlejuice I have seen, but honestly, you keep doing the way you're doing, we're going to end up seeing the entire movie before the movie actually comes out. So pump the fucking brakes, please. Time for me to check into my therapy session after a month, which is ironic enough because the last couple of days my mentality has not been great and my depressions have flared up like a motherfucker. So I need this one. Another session done with therapy. Even though it's like nearly midnight here, I needed some downtime to chill, and one thing that my therapist recommended I do is document on when my mental days are absolutely, well, shit. So basically my notebook, I have just a little box that I could fill in for each day. So if my mentality was a good, bad, or just a meh day and such, and then a nice place then to write on the notes for any of the meh or bad days as to say what exactly got me feeling those type of things and what occurred. That honestly, I think it's a good recommendation. I've started off doing some August, so yeah, today was a meh day, so I think this will be good to do, and hopefully it can benefit me to know exactly what the fuck's going on. I have been considering getting a tattoo, and I almost got one last night. A couple of days ago, I spoke with a tattoo artist in which their business is literally down the road from us about looking to getting a tattoo. They were telling me, unfortunately, that they were booked up until January, but if it was a small little project for a tattoo, then yeah, they would see if they ever got a cancellation that they would message me and see about squeezing me in. I got a message yesterday while I was in work telling me that there was a cancellation that time and they could squeeze me in at around about 5 p.m. Unfortunately, I was working until 8 p.m. last night. So I basically told them I couldn't get that tattoo today. But I have told them, hey, if anything does open up, please let me know, and hopefully it'll be in a time frame in which I am not working. So there's a possible chance that I will be getting some ink work done very soon. I don't know why this particular moment just decided to pop up in my brain, but it makes me think, it's been 3 months now since, I lost my old job. I may as well just talk about it and get it off my system. The week after the police came and shut down the business, I remember I had to go meet my boss outside the store so I can give back all the documentations to him, so at least he can take it forward and take it for legal purposes, and sort out for a hearing. Just remember that a car pulled up and it was the same woman that I talked about twice in my channel. The one who said that, oh, you'll never do a good business if you don't have the stuff that customers want in and you never get it in. That lady, just remember she pulled up to my store, rolled down the window, asked if we were open, and I had to explain to her, this is what's happened, we are no longer, open for business until further notice, and basically the police have shut us down. Like how she just scoffed and just went, oh, so you didn't get any 25 milligram gummies in. Love, I have been more worried about my mental depression and seeing that I have basically lost a job than worry about trying to get your 25 milligram gummies in. Read the fucking room. There are police stickers outside my store windows. There is no way of me getting into the store to make any sales. And the way I was looking that day, my boss felt like he was defeated and I felt absolutely miserable. And she thought of not reading the room to think, oh, I don't think I should ask them that. Some people just don't They don't think. They don't absolutely think. 3 months ago now, I'm in a better headspace, I'm in a better job, and quite honestly, I feel good. I mean, tired from busy work days like today, but better.